Hello everyone, welcome back to a discussion video. When I mean a discussion video, I mean a rant video that has been hastily made. Now, I know a lot of my videos are hastily made, and yep, I am trying to edit, and many members of the Dr. Daleks Discord will have heard this or saw me text this, but I've had enough. I've had enough of the over-reliance on the Daleks for Doctor Who. I've had enough of it. I'm sick of it. When will it end? When is it going to be enough for them? Why can't they just give the Daleks a teeny bit of a rest? Why can't they? It's rather simple. All they're doing is destroying the Daleks' legacy in this. Think about it this way. The Daleks have always been used as promotional material for Doctor Who because they're popular. I don't have a problem with that. It's how often they're incorporated into the show. And guess what? In the classic series, they were everywhere. And in fact, one of the main reasons why Doctor Who was cancelled back in '89, and there was many reasons for it, one of the main reasons was that Doctor Who lost its touch. Its signature villain, the Daleks, were so overused to the point that they were laughed at. They were no longer scary. It was comical. And they were overused back then. Think about it. Think about how long the classic series ran compared to how the new series is doing. Think about it. There were years spaced through each Dalek story. Maybe not in the early days, but years. Absolute years. Nowadays, not only do you get a Dalek story nearly guaranteed every single season, you get them appearing in every single season as a cameo. And I know there might be allegedly a contract that the Terry Nation estate saying that they should always use the Daleks till it's a cameo or they lose the rights to it. But if that was true, that's such a widely accepted theory. At the end of the day, it's a theory. I have yet to see that contract being leaked online. Where is it? Why is it so hard for the BBC or the Terry Nation estate to just come out and say this is happening? Because it's not much of a big deal. I don't even think that's weird. I don't even think that is a thing. I just think it's just the BBC's incompetence. They're so scared of making new villains that they rely on the old ones. The Daleks are at the forefront of this. They're in all the promotional material. They're in the new time fracture thing in a weird, brief role, which, may I add, if that was like in the time fracture promotional material, they see Dalek. If you saw a Dalek in a Russell T Davies era, you'll be pissing yourself. They just seem bothered. Oh, there's a Dalek in London. Do you want to know how much of a big deal that was in 2005? Jesus Christ. And also they're getting the new spin-off show, which allegedly, their new online spin-off show, which I like the idea of. But let's be real here, combined with all the other new Daleks being added in, do we really need a new spin-off show? The Daleks are so widespread as it is. But I want a spin-off show, but guess what? It looks shit. I know that, and trust me, I've seen the comments on the video. Oh, it looks so good. No, it doesn't. The animation's shit, but I can let that slide. As you know, I can imagine it's a very small budget. And you know what? Fair enough. What I can't understand is how poorly edited the video was. No excuse for that. They're just poorly edited. Crap. Had no coherence. They just took a grab bag. They got a bang, grabbed out whatever clips of the web series and like, yeah, I do. Come on. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop seeing any little bit of Doctor Who related content that's got remotely to do with the Daleks and going, that's beautiful. No, it's not. Be real. Be honest with yourselves. Come on. It's not just that. We've also got the new Dalek World thingy. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks good. Or Dalek World or Dalek Universe, I don't know. It looks good. I'll give you that. It looks really good, honestly. I'm excited for it. But combine the fact with their own spin-off show, how they're going to be a key part of Time of Victorious, how they're using all promotional material, and that they're using time fracture. Isn't it enough? Isn't it enough? It's never going to be enough, is it? They're going to keep on using Daleks in all Big Finish audio stories until they've run dry. Until not even their signature villain can save the ratings, which are already plummeting thanks to Chris Chibnall's shit way of controlling the show. How he writes, his writing's crap. Everything's crap. The show's crap. But at the very least, we had Big Finish. We had all the other expanded media. But not anymore. We do. But it's so... The current state of the show is so bad that we're flocking to random spin-off media with itself is dependent on the Daleks, which are already being run dry, which make the Dalek worse. And when the Daleks are worse... Remember what happened in 89? No one was watching Remembrance of the Daleks anymore. Remember when Remembrance of the Daleks... Well, I don't, but remember when Remembrance of the Daleks came on air in all the way back in 87, 88, I do believe, yeah, around that time. Hardly anyone was watching it. The Daleks were British icons and barely anyone was watching it anymore. Because they were laughable. Everyone was laughing at them. Back in 2005, oh god, we can see why the Daleks are scary again. We haven't had a good Daleks always since 2008. And also, the Daleks are getting another episode, Resolution of the Daleks. That's another thing to go on the Dalek pile, which is probably going to be bad, because if I'm being completely honest, Resolution was one of the crappiest, if not the worst, Dalek story of not just the new series, but of the whole entire series in general. I like the idea of the reconnaissance scout, the design's okay, but the actual Dalek itself, shite. On the main show, Chris Chibnall is damaging it. In the expanded media, they have an over-reliance on the Daleks, diminishing the Daleks at every single appearance until they become comical, and combine the fact with the dropping in quality and the dropping in viewership, and now they flock to the expanded media, and in itself, it's destroying the Daleks. The show dies again. Stop, please, everyone just stop for 5 seconds. Can we be more critical about our media? I understand that the Daleks are awesome. I love the Daleks. And I love the Daleks so much. That's why I'm making this video. I want to save the little integrity they have left. Because we've already gone back to the jokes of yesteryear. We've already gone back to the ha 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 Daleks so funny. Not in Emma City Davis era. Everyone was shitting themselves when they saw them back on screen. What happened? I'm very passionate about this subject. I love the Daleks, and that's why I'm mad. And it gets me annoyed, because no one else is really talking about this. Yeah, sure, a handful of them are talking about it. What, like Davis, Farwees, Hobo Holmes, I think that's his name. Something along the line that a handful, a few, maybe 4 fat videos. But there's just too many Doctor Who YouTubers which just, and just fans in general. Oh, yes, more Daleks. I'm automatically gonna love it. Yes, more please, come on. I get that there's a new Dalek spin-off show and it must be exciting. I'm excited. I was excited when I heard about it. Until I looked at the trailer. I understand the poor animation. Low budget for a BBC, which is publicly funded, spin-off web series spin-off show. But the sound effects, the editing, what the fuck? I can't. Sorry. The video is boring, it's just me ranting, and it's just you looking at this, but it needed to be said. It just did. I don't care if I become public enemy of the Doctor Who fandom #1, but I will continue fighting for this. The Daleks need to have integrity. And all you're doing is recycling the Daleks. You're not inventing the wheel. You're just doing the same old Daleks. Even get defeated and defeated again until they run into irrelevancy like back in the 80s and the show gets cancelled. If you care for the show in any way, can we stop? Give the Daleks a break and be a bit more critical about the media you are consuming. Because the more and more you pretend that everything's great, the more and more crap that the BBC will keep on pumping out until no one's watching the show anymore. Bye.